A lot of things were announced during Summer Game Fest 2021. Well, we got a lot of things to talk about. This and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
It's Friday. Happy hour's coming up. Let's do this. I need to get my drink
You know
on.
what? Let's go, man. And as always, since I'm always bringing up the segments and all that, we're going to cut past all that right now today, guys, because we got a lot to talk about. And Willie, let's talk about everything that was announced during Summer Game Fest 2021 yesterday. I'm telling you right now, my mind was still blown from all that.
Okay, I got to do it. I got to do it your way. I got to say this your way. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Because a lot of things. I mean, 28 announcements in total. I'm going to rapid fire to go through all these things as best I can with my opinions. Y'all can talk about your opinions in the comments below. But let's go. The first one. Wonderlands. Looks like this whole Dungeons and Dragons style thing, a unicorn shooting at a dragon, and they put up the title, Wonderlands, and then Tiny Tina shows up and graffitis it. So this is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm in.
Yeah.
Next one, Metal Slug Tactics. I didn't know I wanted this.
I didn't know either. I didn't know that they brought it out immediately.
It's a top-down, turn-based tactics game in the Metal Slug universe. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this one will make Agent Joe happy. Death Stranding director's cut because there weren't enough packages sent UPS.
No, not enough.
But okay, we're gonna get more Kojima. Fine.
Yes.
Jurassic World Evolution. Didn't play the first one, but there's gonna be a second one, so it must have done good.
It must have.
It's a park simulator in the Jurassic Park universe.
Yes.
Fine. Solar Ash. All it showed was your character. I'm assuming it's your character fighting against a big pterodactyl-looking thing. Gave me impressions of Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
But with a really cool art style. I'm down. Chivalry 2, or as I would call it, what if Battlefield was in the Middle Ages?
Yeah, I thought
64 player, straight up melee combat with knights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, 2 Point Campus. I just discovered 2 Point Hospital on PC, and I'm loving it. 2 Point Campus, I'll take this one too. I'm not even mad.
I know you're not.
Okay, this one, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire the Masquerade is a big RPG series. There's a lot of people who love getting in this universe. Now that's a battle royale first-person shooter.
I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how entertained you were, but I was just like, okay, fine.
No. I mean, to each their own. Me personally, no. But to each their own. Okay. The Dark Pictures Anthology. Have you heard of this?
No, at all.
Okay, it's a Sledgehammer Games. It's not Sledgehammer Games. It's Supermassive Games. Sorry, they have a series. They're basically making their own little. It's like a vignette series. 3 different games and that are horror themed and different things. The first one was Man of Medan.
Oh, the storybook, the story one.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So the first one was Man of Medan, which did pretty well. The second one came out last year, which was House of Ashes. No, I'm sorry, that's the new one. No, it isn't. Hold on, House of Ashes is the new one. The second one is Little Hope. There we go. That one came out last year. Didn't do as well, but blame the human malware for that. House of Ashes is the third one coming out. These have done pretty well, I mean, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part. So, another one? Okay, great. Yeah, another Tales game. I know you don't know about the Tales series. It's a JRPG series, mainly for PlayStation. Now it's going to be called Tales of Arise. That's a new one. It's going to be fully 3D. Okay. Planet of Lara. This one looks very much like, what's this game's name? My goodness. I forgot the name of the game now. What does it matter? It's a really trippy game. Like it's a 2D puzzler. My God, if I can't remember the name of this game, I won't sleep tonight. I'll find out later.
He's gonna tell me later. Believe me.
Good looking game.
Yeah.
This one right here, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They showed 4 people playing off. Hannibal Buress was there for some reason. Ember Moon, the WWE wrestler, was there. She was playing as Driz Doerden, a very, very, very big lore character in Dungeons and Dragons. You would know nothing about it. But 4-player co-op Dungeons and Dragons slasher, yes. All the yes. There was a few other things. Mostly, there was some content updates. Fall Guy is going to get a new skin. It's Yoruba from Nier. Okay. Rocket League is doing Fast and Furious because of course it is.
Rockets, because. Yeah.
Yes. Escape from Tarkov. New update. You know what? Good series. If you haven't played it, you have a PC that's strong enough. Play that game.
I'll try it. Yeah.
It's called Escape from Tarkov. It's just first-person shooter. You'll love it. Valorant, teasing a new agent. Okay. Among Us, new character roles and new stuff. All right, fabulous, wonderful. Crossovers. Smite is crossing over with Stranger
Things.
Things.
Pretty crazy. This one was crazy to see.
Really, Smite and Stranger Things. That's a weird one. That's a weird one.
But it's there.
But I'll do it.
Yeah.
I already talked about Fast and Furious with Rocket League. Paladins is going to get another update as well, and the biggest one, the absolute biggest one. I should talk about Evil Dead the game, shouldn't I?
Oh my God, yes. I'm still like, wow, that thing looks awesome. It still gives me Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Dead by Daylight. If you were Ash.
Yeah.
But the biggest one, the one that everyone wanted to die, that was dying to see, and this is the ultimate in crossovers. Elden Ring. What if Dark Souls met Game of Thrones? Because this is from Software, the people who made the Soul series, teaming up with George R.R. Martin. Everybody heard about this. That was the only thing that mattered to them. I said that they have a trailer. It looks awesome.
It does.
I did miss a couple other things like Back for Blood, which is going to have a beta in August. This is the spiritual sequel to Left 4 Dead. You see, they went straight to number 4, Back 4 Blood, because you can't count to 3 with those things. And because Activision Blizzard is weird, they decided to spend 2 minutes talking about how cool the hair looks on their Overwatch 2 characters.
That is
lame.
I'm
not gonna lie. Looks cool, but I need to know that. Oh yeah, and a new Painkiller game.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Which, by the way, I can't buy the PS3 copy because it turns out that game is rare and it costs over $500 now. I'm done.
Yeah, the fact that they did that, I'm still kind of like, ooh, that sucks. But now,
whatever, I'm done.
But now the thing that I really want to bring up, Willie, is that the fact that Summer Game Fest started off like that immediately. 1 hour, and it was just chock full of games. Not a lot of talking, which it was only here and there, very small little segments, but it was just full of games. And completely. a lot of people don't like it. They're like, oh God, why they're showing this? Oh God, why they're showing that? Be happy with what they're showing. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was gonna be like, "Oh, this is gonna be boring." Jeff is gonna be patting his own back, which he does anyways. It's fine, but
there's some patting. Overwatch 2 was patting.
Yeah, but the thing is that I just saw it. I'm like, "Wow, there's just so much games." Like I barely could keep up, barely. Listen, and thank God for the next day because that's when everything kind of came up in a list. I was like, "Yeah, I remember all this now."
Remember something? Summer Games Fest last year was more than just one show.
Yep.
Jeff Keighley had some deep dives with developers about certain games, so expect more of that to come during the year, during the summer, because it is Summer's Games Fest. But this right here, just showing things one after the other, boom, boom, boom. Yes, there's a lot to digest here, but you just go back and watch it again. Oh, I forgot one thing that they talked about.
What?
But I know we're talking about video games right now, but we must discuss Free Guy.
Please, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Free Guy.
I am dying for that movie.
I would love to sit here and be the skeptic and say, I don't know. I'm not sure how to think. But listen, I've been bitching about them making something. Maybe it's not new. The concept is not new, but it's a new IP. It's not a remake. It's not a sequel. It's just Ryan Reynolds being goofy.
Yeah, he's being
and
a
I'm
character.
100% in for it.
Yeah, same here.
Releases August 13, only in theaters. I think this is the game. Sorry, I think this is the movie that's gonna get my ass back in theaters.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I was thinking maybe it was Black Widow. I was thinking maybe it was gonna be Black Widow. It might be this one.
But you know what? We'll talk about Black Widow in a little bit, Willie. But yeah, for sure, the Free Guy, I am so in it. I'm so down. I need to go see that one. I'm down.
Oh yeah.
But Willie, again, at least from my point of view, I say Summer Game Fest 2021 started off really well. Next week we're going to be getting E3 plus Summer Game Fest as well. So we're going to have a big old mixture of games and announcements and stuff that's going to be happening. So I hope you guys are ready. It's just going to go down. It's so going to go down. And I can't wait, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So we got that going on, guys. And also now in news, hackers say they've stolen the FIFA and Frostbite source code in EA breach. Willie, what does that mean? Does they mean that they got all the cheat codes, or they got all the codes they need for the game itself? What does that specifically mean for them, especially to come out and kind of brag that out?
Source code means exactly what that is. The source code to the
game itself,
the things in question. Not just the games of FIFA, but the engine, the gaming engine that's used for all games that DICE works on, which is Frostbite. That's the big engine that powers most of EA's games.
Yeah.
Now, there was more than that. That was basically, the main thing that was discussed. But they also talked about that a total of 780 gigabytes of data was stolen. That's a lot. And a lot of it includes mostly game stuff. The EA is quick to say that no player data was accessed and that player privacy hasn't been messed up.
Okay.
But just having the source code to a lot of games via the game engine, means that now it's possible that EA games will be a hive for cheaters.
Yeah, I guess we're not. Well, I never been an EA
if you could
fan,
take down,
so.
If you could take down the source code of a game, if you could break it apart and look into it piece by piece, you can sit there and find vulnerabilities that you can exploit, so that you can make hacks that might be more difficult to detect. So there goes Apex Legends, and possibly goes Battlefield 2042.
Ooh,
now that's just us speculating. I'm not saying that that's definitely going to happen. But
no. But still gotta see.
If the hackers, who by the way gained access to EA through Slack, I don't know if you know what Slack is.
No.
Slack is mostly, as I say, it's like a chat platform, but for business.
Okay.
And it's a pretty robust system, but evidently someone had gotten some cookies that were stolen from EA's Slack channel and used it to get authorization to enter their network, and that's where they started doing their shit. So, I mean, y'all gotta be real good. You have to be real thorough with your security, because people are out there looking for shit. But, like I said, having access to source code means possibly exploiting games.
Well, all I can tell you right now that's fucked up, and I really hope that they figure out some way somehow to fix their shit or even protect it. I mean, right now that looks like to me like a step back for EA and all that stuff, because that's
more than just EA though.
Pretty big. That's pretty big shit.
So I mean, another story that's in the news.
Yeah.
Remember, a couple months ago, CD Projekt Red was hacked.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they were hit with ransomware, but the hackers were still able to get quite a bit of data, including source code for Cyberpunk 2077 and Witcher 3.
That sucks.
But
That sucks, dude.
now CD Projekt Red is saying, because some of the information related to the leak is beginning to come out online, and CD Projekt Red is sitting there saying that they think the information that was taken includes information on employees.
Oh, that's not good at all, dude.
No, it's not. Considering how many people have a hate boner for CD Projekt Red right now, outing some of these people could be pretty bad.
No, extremely bad, actually. You're absolutely right about that.
This is going to be the reality for a while, folks. People are going to get hacked, and stuff's going to be leaked.
But you know what, man?
Protect your data.
No, big time, dude. But at least with that being said, that is pretty much the worst things that we can hear about for like people getting hacked like that and whatnot and so forth. But we do have some good things we could talk about, Willie.
Yes.
Like for instance, 2 veterans of the Call of Duty development have formed a new studio. That is fucking dope. But the thing is, they formed a new studio to make only PlayStation exclusives, which I think that's awesome. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, the company's called Deviation.
The company's called Deviation Games.
Deviation Games. And these 2 partners pretty much say, you know what? They're not scared of anything. They've already been through the whole and back, and they just done it all. And they say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make a whole company already, our own little studio, and just make exclusive for PlayStation. Which that's to me like the dream. To do something like that, that is by far the best thing to hear. And I think these two are up to something good, which I can't wait to see what they're going to develop and bring up. Because again, things like that, you don't hear it a lot, but it happens. And for these 2, I give them all the credit, and I would love to see what they're going to bring up, what they're going to bring for us. Hopefully next year, because this just happened now. Unless they've been working on this for a while. I mean, who knows, right?
Who knows? I mean, the 2 gentlemen you're talking about, they have been through the fire. Yes. Like you said, they are Black Ops veterans. That means they worked at Treyarch.
Of course.
The gentlemen are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell. And if anyone knows how to come up with game ideas on a crunch, it's people from Treyarch.
Oh no, definitely. This is like they're that's why they're vets. They know, they've been through all that big time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that they're going to be kicking all the asses. I can't wait to hear what they're going to bring up.
Oh yeah.
But so we have that going on, and now also for E3, Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase will be around 90 minutes long, an hour and a half. I think that's okay, but I pray it's not just like a little bit of half and half. That I think last year we barely got to see any games because it was mostly talk, right, Willie? Or micro?
There was a good amount of games shown, but very very small, like teaser trailers that didn't show gameplay, just concepts. That's the good thing about the Summer Games Fest. There was a lot of gameplay there.
Very, very,
so
very.
Yeah, I would like to see more of that. And like you said, this is going to take place this Sunday, June 13th.
This Sunday.
It's going to be 90 minutes long, and it's going to be streamed at 1080p 60 because we need to know those things.
Of course. I mean, who doesn't want to know this, right, Joe?
Exactly. Now, what's going to be announced? Well, we're not sure. There's going to be more talk about Game Pass because that's their thing.
Of course.
They're going to play up the new consoles, the Series X and Series S, because they've talked about how they don't want to leave anybody behind. There's going to be some stuff talking for the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to talk about, since they're talking about Game Pass, let's talk about xCloud, which is the streaming service.
Yeah.
Now, there's a bunch of games that people want to hear. Hellblade 2.
Okay.
Which is which is one of their internal games. Everyone wants to hear about Halo Infinite.
Oh, definitely.
Bethesda still has Starfield floating around, and Elder Scrolls 6, although I doubt they're going to do much with Elder Scrolls 6. Arcane, which is another studio acquired when they bought Bethesda, has a project called Omen that's all hush hush. But one thing that has come out is that they may be announcing up to 3 developer acquisitions.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Willie. Which I heard the same thing, and it looks like it's going to be the ones that they're mentioning. I'm putting a little quotes in here and whatnot. It's going to be either the Hitman 3 developer IO Interactive, Crytek,
Exactly.
and also Avalanche Studios.
Yes, IO Interactive are the Hitman people.
Yes.
Well, they used to be the Hitman people. Crytek, Crysis. So not just Crytek themselves, but CryEngine, which is the engine behind Crysis, and Avalanche Studios, which makes me giggle a little bit because they're the team that makes the Just Cause games, and you know how much I love that series.
Oh yeah, I know you love that game.
The last one was a little bunk, but I like the Just Cause games. I still say you need to play Just Cause 2. The moment you start using the grapple hook, you're going to be hooked.
But yeah, again, a lot of people are very pissed off and they're like, I don't care about E3. I don't care about Summer Game Fest. But you know what? I think they had a good year to, I guess, reflect upon the things they've done before and kind of hear everybody out. Because I'm pretty sure that they had to sit there and be like, yeah, we took this away because, the whole thing with the human malware. And a lot of people were upset. So they probably had a chance to sit there and kind of like regroup and think, what should we do? What can we do to please our fans or make things better? So I kind of pray that this year, E3 and Summer Game Fest put their shit together and make something happen for us gamers. I will say, I could be just too optimistic about it, but just saying.
I will say,
yes,
this is about the time where it needs to be said, and I think Agent Joe will agree with me on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft and Xbox need to bring it.
Yeah, I agree. And then this is the part when I come in, I go, Sega come out with a new Dreamcast.
And this is the part where I tell you, next story, please.
All right, man. Let's talk about Black Widow because that's something that we brought up. And of course, there's a new trailer that came out and it shows that Natasha and Yelena are under attack and by a bunch of Black Widow agents. But besides the fact that that's happening, they already have the tickets out for sale now to go buy them.
They were announced today.
They are announced today, right here, right there, today. And I don't even know what to do. To be honest, I'm looking at it. I want to go see it, but I don't even know if I want to go see it. Does that sound weird to you?
No. I'm still a bit hesitant to go to a theater, honestly, because the whole human malware kind of like rewired our brains for a little bit.
Just a tad, yeah.
I know that I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back soon. Now I just got to decide whether it's going to be for Black Widow or for Free Guy.
I really want to do Black Widow. I do want to do it. But the thing is, I'm just saying in the way that it might sound weird to you. I don't know why the movie hasn't really brought me the attention of going to the movies. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go. I want to go see it. I mean, I want to see it. Like I know what you're getting. I know what you're saying because is this the movie that's going to get you back in the theaters?
Correct.
No, I get you there. But this is a good movie. One question.
Yes.
During the whole sequence when they're holding the whole rooftop chase.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I got Aquaman vibes.
You know what? Yes, I did too. And I was just kind of like, like I, just kind of like watching it, and I was like, yeah, it felt like so much like Aquaman in a way.
The only thing,
all the way, just a tiny way.
The only thing that is that Aquaman did it better. I know, guys, saying that a DC movie did better than Marvel.
That's scary.
Aquaman did it better because it was a longer take. You know how Marvel movies love their quick cuts.
Yes.
This was for a little while. It held on to the shot of Yelena and Natasha running away from a Black Widow agent. But I think that Aquaman did it better. Still,
I agree.
A lot of action in this one.
I do agree. But Willie, being that we are talking about Aquaman, this is huge news. They already announced the new Aquaman movie that's coming out soon. They already have a title for it. It's Aquaman 2. I don't care how anybody want to judge it, but it's Aquaman 2. but it's called Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom.
And the Lost Kingdom.
What?
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably fucked up on one of those words. But yeah, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And I don't know about you, but I like the way how James Wan kind of puts his things out. It's kind of flat, but it's intriguing. Does that sound right to you? Because it's not bold. It's not like in your face, pop or whatever. It's just in the simplest fonts, and it's just there. Yeah, I'm like, I want to see it. I really want to see it. Can I be honest? What?
Can I be honest? I was underwhelmed.
You're
and the reason why I was underwhelmed because I thought it made me think of something else.
What?
Indiana Jones.
You know why? No, I don't know why.
There was a game. There was a game out for that. It was for PC. Indiana Jones and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh, son of a bitch! Now that you're mentioning that, yeah, that's it. The bad flavors in my mouth. But it's Aquaman. Let's see. Maybe
it is Aquaman. And
let's see.
It's Aquaman, and it's James Wan, and you know the first one was good.
Yeah, I had fun with that movie. Really did. Even though a lot of people didn't like certain parts of the movie, but I enjoyed the movie a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was like hugely effects driven, and it was a big monster mess. But you know what? James Wan and Jason Momoa, yeah, I was in.
Yeah,
I was in.
Yeah, I can't wait for part 2. Let's see what happens, and especially with all the things that are going on. Actually, with the one that plays his wife. I'm not sure if that's even settled or what's going to happen.
That's not, they're not married. Aquaman and Mira are not married yet in this universe.
Okay, but I'm not sure if she's going to be part of this movie with everything, with all the things that have been happening.
Everything that's been I've heard has led to that. Yes, she is still going to be a Mira in this movie.
Okay,
recasting now would be very weird.
Oh no, you know, like Iron Man 2. You know.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. But did you hear A Quiet Place 2 hit the box office milestone?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
this one's a big one.
Dude, that is fantastic. I mean, I am so glad that things are kind of picking up now a little bit in movies and whatnot, and that this movie grossed 100 million.
So far.
That's so far, right? So it looks like slowly but surely everything is picking up, and I'm kind of glad about that, to be honest. I'm really freaking glad that this is happening. What are your thoughts, Willie?
Listen, it's going to take a little bit of time, just like I said. A lot of people are sitting there wondering, you know, when will it be safe to go and do these things all over again. Movie theaters are not at full capacity yet. They're close, but not yet.
We're getting there. And
we're getting to the point now where there's movies that are calling to us and saying, "Hey, maybe you want to, you know, think about coming and seeing us." Fast 9 is not one. No, I don't care what anybody says. Fast 9 is not one.
Fast 9 is going to be an empty theater for me because I'm not going.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not going to be an empty theater, but I ain't going to be there.
No, I don't want to be in there. No,
I ain't going to be there because that franchise is not for me. Like the thing, those movies make $1 billion worldwide. Obviously, there's more than enough audience for it. They don't need my money.
Indeed.
And that's good because I'm not going to get over the fact that they're family, right? Yeah, they're family. They're family. But they put the 2 black guys in the rocket car.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Son of a space.
Just saying. Space Jam shouldn't have the droogs in it. And they put the 2 black guys in the rocket car.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of questions. And I don't want those answers, to be honest. I don't.
The answer is I'm overlooking it. I'm just thinking, I'm exaggerating these things.
Look, you know what, man?
That's the true answer.
No, the true answer is I don't give a damn. I don't. I can give 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I don't give those dams at all. Those dams will stay
9 dams?
With me. No, they can stay with me. Those 9 dams will stay with me. They're not taking my dams.
Very good.
None of
my
fucks
this last story is a little bit of a downer.
This one is a little bit of downer.
It does need to be talked.
Go. And it's about Riz Ahmed calls out Hollywood after alarming Muslim representation findings. So, Willie, talk to us.
So, in this case, the USC Annenberg Inclusion Initiative, which was a group that was put together to do research on representation in movies,
found,
I mean, truthfully, we didn't need to have these studies to prove what we already know.
Indeed, that's true.
Minorities in general are not represented as well as they should be, but this one's centered on Muslim characters. And it showed that, yes, a lot of Muslim characters are shown in a negative light.
It's true.
Unfortunately, most of the roles for Muslim characters are roles of terrorists. And not just, not terrorists that are fleshed out with, motivations and things like that. No. Just standard cookie cutter, generic terrorists.
Yeah.
And this is something
the way you're thinking about it, technically,
that minorities have gone through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. You see it a lot and you saw it for a while in the Latino sector.
Yep.
Because Latinos were either the funny friend, or the bodega owner.
Yeah.
Or the thug.
Yeah. Or the bald guy with the tattoos, because that's all it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the gang member.
Yeah.
And famously, Robert Townsend made a movie in the 90s called Hollywood Shuffle, where he called out how black representation was nothing more than slaves and gang members.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while. In this case, Riz Ahmed, a big Hollywood actor, decided to call Hollywood out on it. And, in his tweet, he called them out and said, this has to improve.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree. Muslim characters shouldn't just be terrorists or refugees. There's a lot of stories to be told there. It's going to get there, little by little.
Yeah, slowly but sure.
It doesn't help that The Eternals, another Marvel tentpole movie that's going to come out,
mm-hmm.
has a Muslim character,
yep.
but he's a Bollywood star. No, he's not Muslim. Well, is he Muslim? He doesn't say he's Muslim. I don't even know.
I think he is, though. He has to be descendant or family to it, though.
Well, I mean, the actor whose name I can't even think of right now because I'm thinking about Happy Hour. He is. It did cause controversy because he's supposed to be based, like his character is supposed to be in India.
Yeah.
But he is from Pakistan, which is a big no-no considering how much India and Pakistan hate each other.
Big time.
But, he's not doing much for representation in general. He's a Bollywood star.
Yeah.
So, still got a while to go. Now, I'm not saying that makes Hollywood shitty and that the movies now suck. I'm just saying, it'd be good to see some inclusion and not just, oh, no, we need some terrorists because we're in the Middle East. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
Now, if they do need a Latino to be a bodega owner, I mean, they can call me.
Definitely. I mean,
I'll do it.
Or they want the typical bodyguard, just standing there with the goatee and whatever. I could do that.
Look, if they have a production that's going to be on Calle Ocho, and they need two foul-mouthed Cuban American people, they can call us.
Yeah, definitely. Right here. We'll make sure we'll bring our spice into that movie. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh no. It's gonna be picante.
Oh, que te pica.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
But
yeah.
That's it.
You know what, Willie? I'm glad. Are you okay with this, man?
I'm okay with this, man.
Okay,
wait.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. If we're gonna perpetuate the Cuban American stereotype,
yep.
Let's not go with Scarface.
Okay, so you want to go
number one?
You want to go for El Barzán attitude?
No, wait. No. Stop. That's even worse. But not the Scarface one. Number one, cocaine is 1980s.
Yeah.
And number two, he got turned into a colander.
Yeah, he did. He was just Swissed. But all right, so if you're
just go have us getting some cafecito, or maybe a paquete of dominó, because I'm good at dominoes too.
With croqueta y un carne de puerco al lado.
Hay que haber croqueta y lechón.
Okay, we need that carne de puerco. We need the fucking croqueticas. And I know you're not one, but I'll take my cigar. I need my cigar.
I don't like cafecito. I threw that in there. Go ahead. Throw a cigar.
Well, okay, then perfect. I'll have my cigar, my cafecito. You'll have a drink,
Croqueta and lechon. So I'll obviously be the fat one in this story. I mean, true to life.
I don't know about you, but it's a win-win. I don't see no drawbacks in this.
What?
Wait, you have to do this stick again? I got to do this stick again? Okay, give me another cigar. I ran out of this one. And give me a mojito. Yeah. Hey, bring Willie his lechon right now, guys. Hurry. He's hungry.
Hurry. Tengo hambre. Se me salió camagüey.
Oh, my God. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And like always, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIA Geeks 10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS 10. All in caps, description down below. Copy the promo code, click on the link, put on the shopping cart. That's 10% saved, plus an additional percentage off the site alone. And make sure to follow our friends at Decora Lights, which they have some killer neons. And I can tell you right now, hit them up. Hit them up. Let them know that you want to do something specific and that the Miami Geeks sent you. Because we're sending you to go talk to them. It's a must. And yes, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know what comes amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and a little something in between. All right, Willie, we out this shit. Let's go drink.
Time to go drink.
Peace.
Bye.